perfectly willing to bomb Syria and get involved. Yet, according to Austin's mother, Deborah Tice, officials are far less interested in bringing her son home. And here's the most amazing part. The Syrian government has invited the U.S. government to send a representative to Damascus to discuss the case, but neocons at the State Department have intervened, and therefore it hasn't happened. Deborah Tice joins us tonight. Deborah, thanks so much for coming on. So for our viewers who aren't aware, and I think it's a little bit surprising that more Americans don't know the story of your son, but will you just give them a quick overview of what happened and where you think he is?
Well, Austin was arrested at a checkpoint near Damascus, and he is detained in Syria. And without knowing who's holding him, we still know that the Syrian government has the authority to secure Austin's safe release. But his only hope for release is through diplomacy. And we also know that the president wants him to be freed. It's his will. We have his assurance verbally and in writing that he is working hard to bring Austin home. And we trust him. We know this issue is close to his heart.
Right. So we're putting on the screen, I'm not sure you can see it, but a response to a letter that you wrote the president, and he says we're working hard to bring your son home. So the obvious way to do that might be to initiate talks with the Assad government, but there are some in our State Department who think that it's like immoral to talk to the Assad government for some reason. What would you say to them, the people who are preventing those negotiations?
Well, I would say that they're insubordinate to the President of the United States because it's his will for Austin to walk free. And the only way that he's going to do that is through dialogue. And the Syrians have opened the door. So it's on us to respond and engage in the conversation that will secure Austin's safe release.
I feel for your family. Have you had any contact with him in the past 8 years?
We have not had any contact from Austin. And it is difficult. But we know that the president has the will to bring him home. And now we have an open door. The time is now. The question is, who is going to stand in the way of the President of the United States bringing our son home?
Well, that is the question.
And who would want to do that?
That's right. And it's been the question on a lot of policies around Syria, I would say. I sense a theme here. Deborah Tice, we're certainly rooting for you, and I hope this helps.
Thank you. And
I hope.
Well, you brought up Syria, and here's the thing. Austin's been held through 2 administrations now. And President Trump has a much better record for bringing Americans home. And we trust him that he's going to get this done. We know that he has the will and the ability.
Deborah Tice, thanks so much for joining us tonight. Godspeed.
Thank you. Thank you, Tucker.